guys, it's XO Francesca Fox and welcome to my channel. So I have a celebrity inspired look today. I saw this picture of Shay Mitchell and not only is she just outstandingly gorgeous, but she's a great actress and she's a beauty blogger too. So I thought, why not recreate a look of hers? I found this picture on Instagram at Patrick TA, and he actually says that he uses the Kai Shadow Burgundy palette, but I have a lot of other looks in mind with that palette. So for today's look, everything on the eyes comes from the Morphe 25B Bronzed Mocha palette. This is just super beautiful, and it had all the colors that I felt like she had on her eye. So I wanted to use this palette again in a tutorial, and this is the look that I did. So if you want to see how to achieve this look, then just keep on watching. So we're doing a full face tutorial today, and I'm starting off with the Too Faced Hangover X Primer. I just put this on my nose and like the middle of my face, and then I go in with Maybelline Baby Skin for the rest. This just really smooths out all your pores. You don't need two primers, but this is just something I like to do. And now I'm going in with MAC ProLongwear Concealer in NW20. I use this under the eye as an eyeshadow base and then a little bit on the nose, and then I just press this into my skin with a beauty blender. I love the beauty blender. This is like definitely my favorite sponge. Then I'm taking MAC ProLongwear Foundation in NC42. I'm just putting this all over my face wherever I don't have any concealer. I have a foundation routine and this is pretty similar, but I have the Prep and Prime in Light Plus that I'm also applying, and then using the Beauty Blender again. Then I'm taking the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I think this is like in Y33 or something like that. And then IT Cosmetics brush just to contour and warm up the face a little bit. I don't go tanning anymore. It was just really busy during the holidays, so that's why I'm looking very pale. And then I'm using MAC Emphasize to set everywhere I put the concealer. This is my favorite white powder. It's a pro product, but you can get it online. Then with Mineralize Skin Finish, I just like to use NC40 as well as NC42. I go in depth in my foundation tutorial. And then I love MAC Shadester to contour. So I'm just doing this in the hollows of my cheeks and then on the hairline as well. And I also like to use this color to contour my nose. This is an e.l.f. contour brush. And just define my bridge. This is like really easy. This brush is super straight. I have a similar brush. This one is the Morphe one, and I just use this to cook underneath my contouring to make it a really sharp line and make it look like I have some nice cheekbones. So I'm using a transition shade on the Sigma E40 brush. These colors don't have names, so I'll just point to what I use again. This is a really beautiful transition shade, and it helps create a lot of depth in the crease. You know the drill with that if you are familiar with my channel. With the E25 brush, I'm just taking a little bit darker and warmer of a color and applying this a little bit lower, a little bit closer to the crease. So this is basically what I do with almost every look. It just really helps blend everything together and give you like a nice layer of glam, and it's just foolproof because it takes everything and makes it seamless and just adds a lot of dimension. And this palette has so many colors that you can create a lot of depth. I'm taking the plum color on my short handled E25, and I'm only applying this to the outer corner of my eyelid. This color I'm going to reapply a few times just to maintain that depth and that saturation. It's a really beautiful color. So there's no additional product on this E40 brush. I'm just blending everything out, and then I basically do these steps over and over again. As you can see here, I just really like to achieve a certain level of depth, but I like to blend every step of the way to make sure there are no harsh lines. I'm just applying the same colors, and yeah, this is like really beautiful for like a date night. You can go a few layers in. The color right on top of the plum color was perfect for the like inner half of the crease and a little bit on the lids too. I just love all these colors. The top, like the first color in this palette, is a perfect brow bone shade, so that's what we're doing here. Really beautiful. It's a nice matte color too, which I think is cool. Then with the MAC Technakohl eye pencil in RIsque, I'm lining my waterline. I like to use this color sometimes because it's just nude. It's not overpowering, but it still opens and brightens up the eye. Now with the MAC 212 brush, I'm taking that plum color again and tight lining the waterline, or the lower lash line, sorry. I always get those mixed up because they're right beside each other. And then I love smoking out my lower lash line. So I go in with this precision brush, and then I go in with the pencil brush. This one is by Morphe. And I used that muted, dark kind of eggplant color. But then I also go in with the deep, warm color that we went in with the crease right on top. I think I like that color a lot because it reminds me of MAC texture, and I just love warms on the eye. So flattering, and it just makes you look so alive. So yeah, just blend that out. This lower lash line in this look is very, very smoky. And I have Lilly lashes in Miami, which I love these lashes so much. And then yeah, I'm just adding a little bit more shadow just to create depth. If you're going on a date somewhere like with mood lighting, like you can do the glam thing. I just added a little bit more on the lids, and then now with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I'm doing the lower lashes. Now I'm wiping off the baking and just powder all over my face. And with Melba by MAC, this is a really beautiful matte blush. Just applying that, and then some Champagne Pop. I love this color so much. I'm using the Kylie Lip Kit in Leo today. This is the liner, and I like to overline my lips, and also with this color, I just like to fill it in all over my lips. I think it helps maintain like a nice thick color, like it's not blotchy if you fill in your lips all the way first. So that's what I'm doing here. And this is a really beautiful concentrated color. It bleeds a little bit, so you can do the concealer trick outside of your lipstick if you like. I don't, because I just think it's alright. Like, if it bleeds a little, it's okay. I'll just overline it and overline it to try to straighten the edges throughout the day. Or I just bring makeup wipes too. So I'm spraying that, but then also I'm adding MAC Cyber as a finishing touch to just create that deep look and blotting, and then we're done. So this is the complete look. I just think it's so sophisticated. I love how this turns out. I love these colors on deep skin and on brown eyes. I love this lip. I have to admit, like, it was very high maintenance. Like, when I went on date night, I wore this and we were eating Italian food. It got a little messy, so maybe you don't wear this lip for your first date. I think it's like really glam without trying too hard. And like every time I see smoky dark colors, they always call it grungy. I don't think that this is necessarily grungy. I think it is very posh. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Every time I move, I want to like check my teeth and make sure my hair doesn't go flat. Okay.